Alright everyone, we are back with another video. This is a tier list. You've probably seen one of these on my channel before. It's like one of my main channel like highlight videos that up there you can watch. That was on the Ben 10 tier list and I really enjoyed that one. That was like years ago now, like 2 years ago. I'm doing this tier list. I saw a bunch of other people doing it, and if you know Cypher PK, he made his own controversial tier list on this, and other people just ranked it and whatever. And I disagree, so I want to give my own thoughts on this, and I respectably see the views of other people and what they think of it, but here, at the end of the day, I'm taking my opinion into account, so here we are, and without further ado, I want to just get into these and just scoot past all of them, because it shouldn't take that long, but yeah. Right, so one of the biggest things that you probably see in this video is this statement.
I hate the
Why are you gay?
But I do not agree, so let's go. Alright, this is, I believe, the auto shotgun from chapter 3, season 1. Right, I don't believe that this shotgun was the best. I remember using this. In terms of my experience, I will give my experience, and I will give the balance aspect of it, but I'm going to give them the most of what I think of it. So, personally, I never had a great time with the shotgun, and it was alright. In terms of balance, it wasn't the best. I'm going to put it in C tier. I don't believe there's much to explain on that one. Charged shotgun, okay, the charged shotgun is actually pretty good. This is the higher version, the epic and legendary one. This charged shotgun and just the other ones, even Kit's charged shotgun, I would say that it's fairly balanced. But in terms of my experience, I had a decent experience with this weapon. The golden ones, when they released in chapter 4 as a special item, you can get from like those. I can't remember what the name of the thing was, where you get special items from, like the hand. I've completely forgot the flint knock pistol. You get those special items in chapter 4, season 1, season 2. I had a great time with it, so I'm gonna put that B tier. Despite obviously it didn't shoot consistently. Sometimes you press fire, especially as a console player. This thing just did not shoot half the time. So back in the day, until they fixed it. Alright, the combat shotgun. Okay, so currently in the game there is a combat shotgun, but this season's garbage, so I have no idea about what the hell the combat shotgun's like. But I'm talking mostly about my experience from beforehand. This shotgun was great back in the day. It was in fact overpowered back in the day, and then they balanced it, which was still pretty alright and pretty good. But then they made it terrible in chapter 2, season 4 or something, and then they made it even worse. They did like 50 for blue. Before it used to do like 74, and it used to have range. But then they recently kind of buffed it again, so they made it better again. At the end of the day, I don't think it's the best anymore. It used to be an S tier weapon. I'm gonna put that into B tier. My experience of it hasn't been the craziest one. The double barrel shotgun. Okay, this one's been ages since I've ever had really a significant experience with this weapon. But in terms of it does decent damage. You do a close range weapon, and it does not seem too overpowered. So, but I don't really remember any experience with the weapon. So without any other explanation, I'm gonna put here as a modest answer. Alright, this shotgun, the one I think it's the one-shot one from chapter 2, season 5. This shotgun, I never had a great experience with it, especially because it's a reload time, and it did 200 headshots, so you could one-shot people, but never had a good time with it. Goes to D tier. Alright, this is the drum shotgun. Okay, this one, back in the day, I used to laugh with the shotgun. This is like one of the most hilarious shotguns ever, because it did not require any skill, but I enjoyed it. So for the enjoyment already, it's going to go up there. But in terms of its like the actual features of it was too OP, and they made it even more OP with less recoil, more range and whatever. And then they added the mythic version. But the mythic version was very fun. And chapter 4, season 2 was a great season. So I wouldn't say it's the worst. Like, it's an annoying shotgun, but it's not. I definitely had a good time with it, so I'm gonna put it in B. Alright, this one, this is the Evo Chrome one. I didn't really like this one. I didn't like the way like it didn't have like a normal like reticle for a normal shotgun, and I never had a good time, especially when you're playing console. I never had a good time. This season wasn't even that good, so D tier. Alright, Havoc pump. I don't really know what to say. So I'm just gonna put this S tier. Like, chapter 4, season 2 again, I really enjoyed it, and the shotgun was broken. The mythic version did 200 over, and like 220. So even if you played zero build like me, it did. It was overpowered and did excessive amount of damage. So without further ado, going S tier. All right, this is not the original. This is the chapter 3 version. This shotgun I did not like. So this one's just going in detail. I didn't like this. All right, this is the controversial part. Right, hear me out. I don't really care if anyone doesn't want to hear me out, but this is my thing of it. The OG heavy shotgun. My whole take is that the double heavy shotgun used to be better than double pump. It had range, and most people couldn't build them back in the day, so high ground was all that mattered. And this shotgun had range, so you just had to double heavy this, and you'd win every fight. And in terms of back in the day, I had an amazing experience with weapon. I used to pick this weapon up all the time, the only weapon I used to pick up. And this is what I think is the pinnacle of a shotgun in this game. Yes, okay, it got nerfed and it didn't do the best of damage. It shouldn't really do 74, it should do more. But it rewards you with headshots. And overall, the experience for me, like in combat, I used to win combats against people who had the pump. So this shotgun matters to me. And despite it being in the new reload mode, I do understand that it's not the best now. And I feel like they've reduced the range on it. So it was probably like really, really good up there, and I was gone down a little bit. But my experience has been so good over the years that I'm going to put in an S tier. This shotgun is amazing. As a console player, you don't understand how magical this shotgun is. And Heavy Deagle was one of the best things ever, and you could dominate lobbies. And I've never had a bad experience ever with this shotgun. So there you go. We're going to be done on that one. Alright, this shotgun. This one's annoying if you're playing against with, especially if you've seen it in like actual matches and stuff. Again, chapter 4, in creative, whatever, people get this annoying shotgun. You know, red versus blue, you get the little kids using the shotgun all the time. But in actual matter of fact, the shotgun is very overpowered. So, and I have had a decent time with the shotgun. So I'm gonna put it as A. I don't know why I said press A. I'm gonna put it as A. I never had like too much experience with it because it's not that easy to get. So I'm gonna put it there. Right, this shotgun I recently used it. I don't think I've released the footage on it, but this will be. I might release a short of this, but this shotgun is very OP. Again, that's only if you zoom in. If you don't zoom in, it's very hit or miss. But otherwise, the range on this thing is probably the longest range we've had of any shotgun in a while since the early combat shotgun. So this shotgun probably. I'm gonna put it as A as well because I've had an even experience with both of these. Alright, the lever shotgun. Back in the day when it got released, I was happy with it. Now I've just had terrible experience with the shotgun. It's been doing like consistent 20s, and I do not like this shotgun. So it probably was like a B. Now it's C. Alright, this shotgun. This seasonal garbage. I hated it. So is this. This shotgun's garbage. Alright, this one, chapter 4. Again, I didn't really like the shotgun. This shotgun is a bit similar, so it's probably going to be down here as well. The Prime shotgun. Okay, I actually had quite a good time with it, but I never really played this season too much. So again, it's just going to be a B. It's like a B-Tech heavy shotgun. Right. I think there's two of these pumps. There's like a sharp tooth one, which is the B-Tech version. This is the actual pump. The actual pump, again, so obviously this is the Spaz shotgun. I don't think the original pump is here as well. This is the Spaz. Here's my controversy. This shotgun is a perfect shotgun, except it's the fact that you can do 120 by shooting someone's tarsals on their foot and not on the body, and it still does the same amount of damage. I think it's ridiculous, and I don't think it's fair. And a lot of people especially bad players, just get really lucky, and it's annoying, especially in zero build when people just use the shotgun. And it should be rewarded for 120 on the body, not on other points. Maybe you should 90 on the other parts, the lower extremities. But this is ridiculous. But as a shotgun, it's very fun to use, and I've had a good experience with it. So I'm gonna put it as A. It would have been S, but because of that statement, it has to go A. Especially when you're playing controller, the way the aim assist works and locks onto people's foot, and it does that sort of damage. I don't accept it. All right, this shotgun I never really had played it with it much at all, but I did eventually start playing with it in this reload mode. And this reload mode, I've had an amazing experience with it. So before it would have been like a B or whatever in the middle, but I'm gonna put it to an A because I've enjoyed it, and it's actually had the range with it as well. Right, this striker shotgun, I don't really remember much. I think it's like just like a weaker version of pump. Put a C. Alright, the janitor. This is one of the best shotguns I've ever seen. I remember as soon as it came out, because back in the day I used to just hop on after every update, and right after I went in creative, I played the shotgun, and they had ridiculous aim, like range, and then eventually, like now, it's still very OP, and there's no problem with the shotgun at all, and I always love using it, so I'm putting it up there. And the balance I think, is perfectly fine, and because I honestly, I don't really care about an experience from a build. I'm talking about my experience, and most of my experiences on zero build. Build sucks anymore. Like now, chapter 1, in chapter 2, when you had to build, and it was okay. Now build is just terrible. Alright, so this is the exotic version, I think. Yeah, I don't like this one, so maybe we can put it with his brother. We can just put it with his brother right there. Alright, this thunder shotgun, it's like a striker pump. Yeah, it's just the same but chapter 4 version. There was you could glitch this and then get the shotgun out like when it wasn't in the game. I remember doing like a shot on that. Probably put on the screen here.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I'm gonna enjoy it.
Okay, this one, the 2-shot shotgun. There was like a mythic version which was alright, but otherwise I don't think I had an amazing experience with it. So again, we're on C tier. Pump is S. It's everything that plus balanced, and I enjoyed it. I dislike the wood stake one that I recently put. That goes there, and this shotgun I didn't really like much at all, so that's there. Alright, this is the ultimate tier list that I think it makes sense, and I think a lot of people would agree on the level of that, of like from the experience that I'm talking from, and the fact that I play in console, and like the different aspects that I've said have all related at some point with someone, and I think that I make a very valid statement here without a lot of points against. And if you do want to share your points against, put it in the comment section, and feel free to comment below. But here is my tier list. Alright, see you guys, have a great day, and catch you guys next time.